Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to your sun sign reading for December 2022. Thanks for checking out my video. And before you leave, click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right. Spirit, tell me about Capricorn in December of 2022. First off, under events, we have deception. Aquarius, your secret's out. Whatever deception, for whatever reasons you have for deceiving one or more people, whatever the reasons are, no judgment. But it's coming out in December. And I think in this case, it'd be better if you come clean before it's found out about. And spread. Because there's a particular person that will find out what's been happening and will be hurt. And they'll be hurt it's going to hurt when you tell them, okay, I felt this way, and so I thought I had to be this way, but really I feel this way about this situation, this circumstance, about them in particular, about the relationship. Whatever you've been not fully truthful about, it's better if you come out and tell a particular person yourself. You don't have to say it to the whole world, but there's one person that it affects, and if you tell them, it's going to go better for you than if they find out through other means. Next, under people, we have teacher. Oh, a disappointment. You are so afraid of disappointment by this person that you look up to as a mentor or a teacher or somebody that shares with you some knowledge that you didn't gain elsewhere or couldn't gain elsewhere. You're afraid of exposure. You're afraid that they will reject you or deny you. And the way I feel and the way that my heart is like pounding, that particular chance, I think this person is going to be upset. Yes, but what's better of the two choices? Letting them find out or you telling them? It's ultimately going to be up to you. But I feel like if you don't tell them yourself by the end of the month, end of December, the new year is going to start unpleasant. And the consequences might be worse that way than, like I said, if you tell them. Because if you fess up to it, yes, there will be hurt feelings and people will be upset. And you might not talk to each other for a while. But I don't see it as being completely destroying the relationship. I think it's going to change the relationship. And I think you're going to learn a lot about yourself, about this kind of behavior, and how to treat people or treat relationships. I mean, this is a big lesson for you. And I want to say this is going to have a really happy ending, but I'm just not sure right now. I need more cards. Okay, yeah, let's go with the next set of cards. All right. Spirit, tell me more about Aquarius in December, please. What else should Aquarius know about what's happening in December, Spirit? Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay. To me, this is talking about when you're surrounding yourself with protective energy, it's also energy to help you be clear or help you clear out the deception, or because it almost feels like you're deceiving yourself or you're lying to yourself about something. And that's why it feels like you've kept this deception up for a long time, and in your own thoughts, like it's okay because this is the truth. But there's always that one thing that's nagging at you about it. And that is disruptive and it's hard to deal with. But I feel like if you have some kind of practice, some kind of meditative practice, or some kind of energy working that you can do, you can put protective energy around you. And that protective positive energy, I feel like if you do it, will penetrate you and help weed out the lies, the deceptions, the illusions, the delusions that you have about yourself, the situation, the relationship, that person, other people, whatever is going on, because it's a self-deception, and it's been okay. Like, you've been able to function this way for a big part of your life. So it's always you've always been able to make it okay in your own mind, but something is changing. The energy is changing and letting you know it's not okay anymore. And this shield, I feel like, will help separate the stuff that shouldn't be protected. Do you know what I mean? It'll pull that out, and I feel like it'll pull it out, and then it'll be in front of you, and you can like look at it and see it for what it really is. So it's important to do this. Next, we have Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. Ignite your passions. You have more energy or more feelings for this person than you are willing to admit to yourself, let alone anyone else. You're afraid of the amount of energy you have within you, that's why you're deceptive. You feel like you have to keep it toned down. And I think part of the lesson or part of the healing for you will be to own your passions and to own your feelings and to own your truth and to share it with this person, because you have maybe you just have so much great gratitude, you don't know how to express it, and you have a passion for what you're learning, a passion for this person, a passion for the developing relationship that you guys have. Let it out. Let them see this passion that you have, because that's more your true self. And I think you'll surprise yourself too with what's inside, because the deception or the illusion that you've held on to has kept you under a blanket, so to speak. And by removing the blanket and seeing the whole thing, all of a sudden the fires of passion come out, show. You won't be able to hold back, and this person is going to see a side of you that I think even you're not so familiar with. And then finally, we have Dream and Journey. If you're getting messages or if you're getting dreams that are triggering some of those insecurities, or triggering that part of you that's like been eating and gnawing at you to be more honest with yourself and others about, I think if you're dreaming, start a dream journal and write some of that stuff out. Even if it makes no sense to you, just put it down, because when you go back and you're ready, you have your protective shield and you really want to look at what you're really doing or how you're seeing things or what the delusion or illusion is going on. If you have some of that stuff written down and you look at that, it might trigger some things, and it might help you see what you really want to see, the honest truth, which is always hard. It's always hard to be completely honest with yourself. So don't beat yourself up if you're not. The first time you try, the second time you try, maybe the third time you're trying to get in, you only get like a little bit of information. It's all okay. You want to do the right thing. Your intentions are good. Your heart is in the right place. And that's what's important. And I think that person will see that eventually. Just maybe not right away, okay? Let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about Aquarius in December, please. What else should Aquarius know? The Magician. You have it. You have the skills and the tools and everything you need to get through this and be bigger, better, happier, healthier, no matter what the outcome is, okay? I know you want a particular outcome, but focus more on authenticity and be okay with letting things happen the way they do. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to control someone else's opinion. That kind of thing. So if you're sitting there wondering, how am I ever going to tell this person whatever it is that you've been deceptive about? The Spirit is telling you, you have what it takes. You have everything you need, and you're going to be A-okay. And actually, you're going to be healthier and happier for it, because that gnawing, that thing that's just always there, isn't going to be there anymore when you're just honest and you look at that and like, okay, yep, that is a part of my personality, or yep, that is something that I do, or yep, that is something that's a behavior that I do, and I'm not proud of it, but that's where I'm at right now. You know, that kind of, that sort of thing. Next, we have the King of Cups. This to me is that teacher. So whether the teacher is male or female, they're more of a masculine, authoritarian leadership type person. And they're, I think I want to say they're older than you. Like I said, a mentor. They have a lot of love in their hearts. I think they have a lot of experience. They have a lot of maturity about relationships, or about themselves, or about being delusional or being deceptive or self-illusion, right? That like they understand these things. And when you can get through the hardest parts of revealing your deception, I really truly think this person wants to help and will see your sincere effort. If you don't have sincere effort, a part of that is coming forward and telling this person before they're finding out from someone else. If they don't see sincere effort, they're not going to give you sincere effort to help you out. So try to remember that. Try to keep that in perspective. Next is Two of Cups. See, this might actually end up making your relationship stronger, healthier, happier, more fulfilling, because you're honest. I really believe, and Spirit is telling me, your best option is to come clean. Of course, the choice is yours, whether you do that or not. But I think that's the best result to get the outcome of being a couple, which is what I think you really, really want. And that really is the basis or the start of the deception, because you thought you had to be something that you had to be something different than what you were. And then finally, Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, he's the King of Cups. You're the Queen of Pentacles. Doesn't matter gender. You're the more receptive, loving, receiving, right? Submissive aspect of the relationship. And while masculine is more the assertive and action oriented, because it's the King of Hearts, it's still more, it's a feminine masculine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that, and there's no judgment here. It's just this person is a softer person, but don't take that as weakness, and they know they're not weak. And you've got feminine energy, and with Pentacles being feminine too, it's more feminine, and I think even between the two of you, you're the more receptive one, the loving one, the nurturing one. You're both very nurturing, and I think that's why you two can work together. And you might be a little bit more in attuned to physical stuff, like material stuff, clothing, a nice home, valuables, money. So you're the one that's more in that realm, whereas the person, the teacher, is loves to teach or loves to be around people and has a lot of emotional attachments. So if you get to that point and you can ignite your passion, the King of Cups is definitely going to notice, and you two could have a lot of fun with all that passion. But you got to get through the difficult part first, okay? You can do it. And I see the results as being favorable eventually. I think the initial reaction, yes, feelings are going to be hurt. So don't be caught off guard by that. And that's natural. And let them have the space that they need, okay? All right, let's pick one more card. Spirit, one last message, please, for Aquarius for December. One last piece of advice for Aquarius in December. All right, that is your artwork. And it says, to feel your innate sense of truth, this is pretty cool, develop open-mindedness. That is putting this whole reading in one short sentence. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. Okay? That's the best advice. All right, Aquarius, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.